We are Andrew and Leanne, and in 2021, we packed our bags, quit our jobs, and sold our car to buy a one-way ticket to travel the world. After spending one amazing month in Sri Lanka, we have made our way to country number 5, Nepal. Morning guys, and welcome to
Nepal! We're in Nepal! So we finally arrived here in Nepal. After a long wait, we have a lot of trekking to do here. We're here for about a month and we've just met with our guide who we met through some friends in Thailand. He is adorable. But come and have a look inside, we'll tell you more a bit later. Come and have a look. So we're here in Kathmandu and this hotel is called Hotel Jampa. And this place was, I think, £30 a night?
around there.
About £30 a night. Fairly expensive, but we did want to stay somewhere comfortable before our long trek. As you can see, we get 2 single beds, air conditioning, TV, storage, a really nice bathroom with towels, toiletries, hairdryer. And our adorable guide gave us these little wreaths. They smell so good. We're meeting with him again tomorrow to rent some clothes and then get some food, and then we've got one more day of relaxing before we start our bush journey to Okaldhunga, and from there we are trekking all the way up to Everest Base camp.
Good morning once again from Nepal. So yesterday we actually got to our hotel. We had quite a bit to do. We needed to go and rent some gear to start what will end up being a 21-day trek from Okaldhunga here in Nepal to Everest Base Camp. This is a bucket list item for me, something I've always wanted to do. We also, after buying the gear, had to spend a couple of hours editing the last vlog and getting that up. But now we have woken up, we have come to this cafe and bakery just around the corner from our hotel, and we're about to have some soup, some coffee, and a cinnamon roll.
Now that we've just had breakfast, we are going to get Andrew's haircut before our trek tomorrow, and we also need to get some altitude medication just in case we suffer, stomach medication in case we get sick, and some more paracetamol. So this is one of our favourite little juice shops here in Kathmandu. It's a tiny little shop just built into the corner of the wall. 2 young lads serving fresh fruit juices. It's delicious. Today we're getting carrot juice. So this is the fresh carrot juice. Wow, no sugar, tastes really fresh, lovely. 400 Nepalese rupees for 2 cups.
Down there, but thank you. Also, if you come to Nepal to do any kind of trekking and you don't have the gear or equipment to do it, not a problem. There are that many shops here selling hiking equipment, selling like down jackets and pants. And yes, a lot of it is not authentic clothing, but it tends to be really good quality and it's super cheap as well. We came yesterday and we actually picked up everything we needed. We managed to hire some boots. We managed to buy a set of waterproof pants. We bought down jackets. And yeah, really good prices. If we bought them in the UK, it would have cost 5 or 6 times the price. So it's cheaper to pick stuff up here than it is to buy it back at home and bring it here. So somehow we have managed to walk around half of Kathmandu, still haven't found a pharmacy, and yet Leanne has also managed to buy 3 bracelets and an anklet. She is like a magpie, honestly. She is drawn to shiny things.
That lady was so adorable. I don't know if we got her on film, but we got a picture. She actually saw me looking at the bracelets with bells on because I'm addicted to bells. And she gave me a bell bracelet for free.
We just found the tiniest little cafe in the side of a wall. we've come in, we initially were just going to buy 2 teas, but we saw a guy order a plate of noodles and it looked absolutely fantastic. So we just ordered another one. So the way they drink water here as well, it's a communal jug, but they don't put their lips on it, they just pour it from a height. They have this amazing skill where they can swallow as they're pouring. I can't do that. So we made it back for my appointment to the hairdressers. I am looking quite fresh. This place is called The New Barbers. It's not far from our hotel and is in the center of Tamil here in Kathmandu. Really, really cheap. It was 650 rupees for the haircut. And the guy was super, super nice, super professional. In, out, jobs are good. Oh, and we got coffee as well. So now we're off to the pharmacy to go and get the medications ready for our trek. So quick update. We managed to get the medications that we needed. We are now going to head back to the hotel. See you back there. One thing I wanted to do really quick before we set off. I just want to weigh myself and see how much I am before and after the hike. Here it goes. $77.5 kilos. So my goal is to lose as much as possible during the hike. Let's see if that happens. It is currently 4:30 a.m. and we have just finished packing what we need to take with us on the 21-day trek and what we need to leave here in the hotel. So this is what we are leaving behind. And then these 2 bags here. These 2 bags are what we are taking with us for 21 days. Doesn't look like a lot, but mine weighs just over 10 kilos and we haven't yet weighed Leanne's, so we'll see. I'm just gonna go and take all of our baggage downstairs so they can store it for the next 21 days.
Morning everybody, we have just made our first pit stop for breakfast. We're about, how many hours in?
3.
About 3 hours into our 7 or 8 or 9 hour trip. This is Ram, our wonderful guide.
Namaste, I'm Ram. Yeah, we are going to Mount. So we're gonna be first day stop for the breakfast. There's a local places, very close to river bank.
Yes, lots of local places, lots of local food, lots of local culture. Super excited.
Well, breakfast was delicious, but now it's time to jump back into the van and head further down the road.
So this is stop number 2. We're just gonna have a little bit to eat, not too much, maybe a cup of tea, wash the face, wash the hands. It's getting a bit warm now actually. It's a lot warmer than I thought it would be, but I suppose we haven't actually climbed in elevation at all, so. So we've just arrived here in Okaldhunga with our guide Ram. We've only been here a few minutes and we've already eaten momos, and now we're going to do a little bit of walking just to see some of the sights in the area. Good morning from a very cold Okaldhunga. We slept in this room behind us for one night before starting our 7-hour trip across the hills to our next location. I'm so sorry if I look terrible. It was an interesting night. Come in, let's have a look. So it's very basic, but it was very, very cheap. We have a bed, which was probably the hardest thing I've ever slept on, but it actually wasn't that bad. A
I'm not gonna do a bed test because I think it would split in half. But we did get an extra blanket last night, which was like this thick. If you come over here, we have a space. And a nice view of part of the town. We have some clothes hooks, which was actually very useful for all the jackets and things. And then we have a bathroom. Sitting toilet. One of the other rooms actually had a squatty potty, so this one was preferred. A working shower, a bucket of water. The toilet doesn't flush, so you have to fill the bucket with water and then take the jug and pour it down the toilet. This place was, drum roll, £9 a night. £9. I mean, I don't think I've ever stayed anywhere for £9 a night. Even some campsites in the UK aren't £9 a night. So that's really good that we got our own private room. The door locks as well. So yeah, now it's time for breakfast and our 7-hour walk.
So the place we're staying also has its own little restaurant. This place is super cute. They sell like loads of beer, they sell really good momos, they sell dal bhat, and they also sell like chow mein. And this morning apparently Ram has ordered us toast with eggs and fried potatoes because we need the energy. Breakfast was delicious, we've just paid up and now we need to grab our bags and get ready to leave. So that's it. These are our first steps on our 20-day long trek from Okaldhunga to Everest Base Camp. Hopefully we make it and our legs don't give out. But this scenery is so nice. Have a look. Super pretty. Namaste. Namaste, ma. We've just stopped by the village of Duske on our way through to Sepli for today. And beautiful little village. It's so colourful. All the buildings are made with what looks like it's almost like terracotta clay, like painted blue on top. Over off in the distance, just about here, there's a little tiny peak, and we're heading up and over that, and apparently there is a small village on the other side, so that's where we're heading next. If you're interested, the word for beautiful here in Nepal, or for beautiful scenery, is Ramracha.
So we've just stopped here for a quick break. I genuinely don't know how far in we are. Andrew took a bit of a tumble before, it was quite funny.
We were walking along the stream and there was what looked like a patch of rocks just to my left, and I put my foot down on it and it turns out it was a load of twigs and branches and there was nothing underneath it at all. So my foot went straight through. Luckily I had good footing with the other foot and I didn't fall over. It's alright.
Just a local alcohol that's made by millet.
Yeah.
This is called Rakshi.
Wow.
They already make it. Maybe they are over there. You wanna try? We can do. Like a kind of vodka, no? Just try a little bit.
I'll try, yeah.
It's still hard, that one.
Yeah.
It's just a fresh.
Gonna try some homemade vodka. See what it's like. Probably blow my head off. But this is apparently animal feed they are cooking. So we've been invited into this lovely lady's home for some tea, and I've also been given a taste of, what was this called?
Millet vodka, like.
Oh, it smells quite nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You can try it.
Ooh, that is strong. Meetu chat. Meetu chat, yeah.
Oh, it's really good.
It's really good, yeah. It's strong. It tastes like vodka, but warm. I've never had it warm before.
Because just to make it now.
Ah, okay.
Now it's getting cooler, yeah.
Do you want to taste?
Oh, that's
Nice.
Yeah.
Mitucha.
Mitucha. Yeah, so nice.
So this is called Rakshi, the vodka that's made. Really delicious, really strong.
Very hot.
Tatu. It's really nice, spicy. Mitucha. A little spicy,
Yeah.
but really good. That was so special. In England, people just never invite you into their home like that. We were invited in. We had tea, we had homemade vodka, we had potatoes with chili sauce. Absolutely amazing experience, and we're just so happy that we came across them. Another interesting little fact, all of these paths that we've been walking on today are actually the paths that the farmers take to carry all of their grains and goods from town to town. We've seen a couple of people carrying them on their backs, and they carry maybe 40 or 50 kilos just basically strapped on their forehead, and they have it over their backs. So strong. I can't imagine carrying 40 kilograms in this heat on these paths up these hills. I mean, my bag weighs 10 kilos and that's enough for me. Such strong people here in Nepal. So we've nearly finished for the day. Yeah, our final resting stop for the day is one of these houses here. We're not sure which one yet, but Ram says it should take about another hour or so and we'll be there. So cold, so refreshing. Mountain water. We have finally made it. This is Sepli. We have climbed 150 meters in elevation and made it 16 kilometers today. There are goats blocking our path. And while I'm here, guys, I will take you for a quick toilet tour. This is our toilet. First time in my life I've used an outhouse, but let's have a look. Very basic. We have a squatty potty and a bucket to flush the toilet. And this is where I turn it off because you're not seeing the rest. So we've stopped for lunch, we've checked into our room and thrown our bags on the beds, and now we're just going to go and visit a waterfall, which is just down here in the valley. The water is absolutely freezing. It was really nice and refreshing after the hike today, but I definitely couldn't stay in for long. It was so cold. There's really interestingly, there's a group of guys here building a dam, so they're channeling the fish into a smaller section so that they can catch them. I'll see if I can get some footage of that in a moment. But yeah, I really like this place. It's really nice and relaxing. Everybody's really friendly, really nice sense of community here again. Love it, absolutely love it. Okay, so the way that they've been catching these fish is they initially made two dams, one up top, one up bottom. Then they piled up a load of leaves just below one of the dams, the top dam, and pounded it with sticks, then started pouring water over the top. And some kind of poison basically flows into the water, and it seems to kind of stun and blind the fish. And then people are just picking them out by hand. And I got one. So really quickly, I just want to say sorry that all the videos are a little bit late to be uploaded at the moment. Here in the hills, we have no Wi-Fi. A lot of the time we don't have electricity, but still it's been an incredible experience. However, I would just like to say, if you follow us on Instagram, then it's a lot easier for us to upload like daily stories and things like that. So we are sharing a lot of the things that we do here over on Instagram rather than just on YouTube. And also, yeah, if you like watching our videos, please subscribe. It helps the channel out a huge amount. So our Instagram is @LostKnox, same as our YouTube. And yeah, you'll get to see more of what we do here. Hello.
Hello and namaste.
So end of day one.
Today actually felt a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be. He said 6 hours, and it did feel quite physically tough.
Not sure what I was expecting, but it was a lot more physical than I thought.
I actually feel really strong, although as I say, it felt longer. It felt comfortable. I didn't feel like I was struggling too much.
My feet are super blistered, but that's okay. That is to be expected. Some of the highlights from today were definitely staying with the families. You know, the local experiences. We got to see something I think that not many people get to see.
The biggest highlight of the day for me personally was the fact that we got invited into a small local home and we got to try their homemade vodka, which is something I've never tried before, something I didn't expect to do.
Another real highlight is the food. The food is so great. And yeah, just the local experience.
Like a little bit worried about my clients, they can walk or not. Then my clients say, oh, they're so happy to walking down. That's why I feel like, oh, this is the best.
Yeah, let's see what day 2 brings. See if I'm as chip and chirper tomorrow once I've finished. We'll finish the second day.